This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of June 26, 2017. Welcome to the first full week of the next season. Summer in the Northern Hemisphere, winter in the Southern. It began last week with a huge dose of hypersensitivity and tenderness and desire to have things real, tangible, focus on physical experience, the senses, wanting money, relationship, love, here, now, next to you where you can reach out and touch it, hold it close. And now the camera lens goes slightly out of focus. People are doing all kinds of things for altruistic reasons, for compassionate reasons, for loving reasons, for spiritual or religious reasons, for reasons with really cloaked or unclear motives, and maybe with a lot of misdirection going on. The cosmic fog machine has been ratcheted up to 11, and some unseen hand has turned a fan on it, so it's making the clouds seem bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're billowing and softening the edges of everything. It might feel wonderful. It might be a little bit queasy-making. You might wonder what is real and what is the illusion. Clearly, we're navigating on instruments right now. Physical senses, while they're saying, feed me, use me, feed me, they may not be, in fact, they are not, the most reliable navigational tools. Your moral compass, your sense of ethics, your connection on an inner level to your North Star, even if your eyes can't see it right now, your own internal guidance, any of these are what will get you through. By the middle of the week, as early as Wednesday, our walk and our talk line up. We get information or messages that kick our drive into gear. We find it very easy to follow through on what we hear. And our thinking, our words, and the data flow that we have, all of these are absolutely fused to our drive and our will. We hear something, we act on it. We think something, we act on it. And that goes on from the middle of the week through the weekend because we have what is called a super conjunction between Mercury and Mars. A super conjunction occurs when two bodies are lined up not only at the same degree of the zodiac, but by declination, which is distance from the solstice point. Mercury rules what goes into our heads and what flows out of our mouths, all the places we get it, how we process information, all of the streams of information that fly around us and through us. So social media is part of this. And Mars is how we use our drive, how we push forward to go after what we want. This conjunction is taking place, at least on the zodiacal end of it, in the sign of Cancer, which is not a comfy place for either of these two guys. Cancer is all about mommy, home, family, early childhood issues, equating food with nurturing, and also the us against them definition of the world, tribalism, which could be a very hot topic because of this. This conjunction can mean fighting words, fighting for things we say, fighting because of things we say, defending or attacking on the basis of our concepts of home, family, security, and our definitions of our tribes, very likely. So not going to be a quiet build up to the 4th of July weekend. And don't be surprised if it brings a heightened awareness of the deep level fractures and changes that are going on in our society, of demons, monsters, psychological beasts rearing their heads, of fear and phobia and that all too prevalent word these days, terror, of the plutocracy, the unfathomably wealthy, the power elite that control institutions or that are the institutions. And as always, macrocosm, microcosm, whatever you observe going on a collective level, on a national level, in the news, in our global standing, because the U.S. is a cancer country and it's coming up to its birthday, whatever you see going on outside of you is going to also be going on in your own life somewhere close to home. Priorities. Priorities. Keep your focus on your own garden, what's happening immediately in your life and around your life. And when you tend to that, that's actually the best way of service that you can be at any time, but especially now. And even though in the Northern Hemisphere, the temperatures are pretty high, don't be surprised if you find yourself wearing your heart on your sleeve, even if you thought you were wearing a tank top. The homing thought of the week: lead me in the direction that is most beneficial and make the signals so loud I hear them. The song of the week: Everybody's Talking at Me, recorded by Harry Nilsson, theme song from Midnight Cowboy, written by Fred Neil. And the image of the week is a fog machine with fog billowing and billowing and billowing out of it. I've got several ways for you to get more information and assistance for this week. First is my Astro overview for the solstice and the 3 months following, which is live Sunday, June 25th, and available afterward on recording. Go to the calendar page at empowermentunlimited.net for info. For navigational assistance, check out my MP3 that will activate your inner guidance system, which is on the shop page at empowermentunlimited.net. And also look at my forecast for the Cancer new moon on the top page at empowermentunlimited.net. Yes, again, where you can also sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.